Purple entrance? I'll handle. I hope so.
Spike and Nebula. Cast the witch snowballs. Spelliarmus.
Are you?
Don't even bother.
Pugno. Cast Spelliarmus.
Just get this over with.
Fly spiders. Nebula.
Expelliarmus.
Cast the witch snowballs.
Expulsa.
Incendio.
Nifla. Apugno. Ported. Apugno. Expulso.
Fantastic bomb.
What do you want? Now you're in trouble.
Incarcerate.
I'll get you for this.
Matagon.
Incarcerate. Incarcerate. Actum sempra. Acromantula vesa. Expulso. Nifla.
Pietotum locomotor.
Bewitched snowball. Bewitched snowball. Expulso. Apugno.
Antipodium ocular.
Apugno. Expulso. Acromantula vesa. Let me at him.
Don't even bother.
Sempra.
Bombastic bomb.
Oh, come on! Incarcerate! Inflate!
I'm always fancying
Just
myself
get
an
this
eye.
over with.
Nifla!
If we work together, all right, everyone. We're in this together now.
Thunderstorm.
Incarcerate! Also! Apugno! That did not go how I thought it would. Sempra! Expulso! Door! Incarcerate! Acromantula venom!
Pietotum locomotor.
I'm done for.
Spider! Inflate!
I'll patch you up.
Incendio.
I'll patch you up.
Bombastic bomb.
Venom!
Keep going. You've got this.
Sectum sempra!
Keep going. You've got this.
Whizbang.
Apugno! Looks like you're in a jam. And I can do it with my eyes closed. Snowball! Inflator!
Antipodium ocular.
Inflatum sempra!
Madiga.
Keep going. You've got this.
Portal! Expulso!
Incendio.
I tried my best. Incarcerate!
Bombastic bomb.
Apugno! Sectum sempra! Incarcerate! Acromantula venom! Incarcerate! Inflator!
Whizbang.
Expulso! Inflator! Portis! Expulso!
Pietotum
Nifla.
locomotor.
Door! Three-headed door!
Madiga.
Apugno! Incarcerate! Septum
Incendio.
Acromantula venom!
Bombastic bomb.
Spider! Septum sempra! Portis! Expulso! Nifla! Expulso!
Whizbang.
Spider! Acromantula
Whizbang.
venom!
Whizbang. Whizbang.
Acromantula
Pietotum
venom!
locomotor.
Incarcerate!
Madiga.
Expulso! Expulso! Expulso!
Incendio.
Nifla! Septum sempra!
Expulso. Incarcerate. Monster book. Your totem locomoto. Apugno.
Niffler. Help is
What
on
do
the
you
way.
want? Now you're in trouble.
Cortex.
Incendio. Bewitched thunderstorm. Thunderstorm. Sectum Sempra.
Incendio.
Monster book.
Spider.
Apugno. Expulso. Bombastic bomb.
I'll get you for this.
Potato diabolica.
Niffler.
Apugno.
Antipodian overload.
Incendio.
Cortex.
Magical. Monster
Let me
book.
down.
Apugno.
Pathway.
If we work
Hope
together.
I was at least
All right,
in line.
everyone.
I'm
We're in
doing
this
the best.
together now.
Expulso. Thunderstorm.
Apugno.
Incendio. Incendio.
Just get this over with.
Niffler.
Inflate. Expulso.
I'm done for.
Potato diabolica. Locomoto. Aquamantula venom.
Incarcerate.
Bombastic bomb. Apugno.
Spider.
I'll match you up.
Bewitched snowballs.
Niffler. I'm really looking forward to this.
Spellianus.
Keep going. You've got this.
Whisper. Sempra.
Keep going. You've got this.
Potato diabolica. Inflate. Incendio.
That did
Monster
not
Apugno.
go how I thought it would.
Stupefy. Spellianus. Thunderstorm. Totem locomotor. Incarcerate. Bombastic bomb. Incendio. Expulso. Magical. Whizbang. Whizbang. Whizbang.
Dimensional venom. Spider. Niffler. Apugno.
Monster book. Bewitched snow. Apugno.
Cortex.
Whizbang. Nebula. Thunderstorm. Sempra. Whizbang. 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 Incendio. Three-headed dog. Incendio. Thunderstorm. Monster book. Expulse. Incarcerate. Bewitched Sectum Sempra. Apugno.
Cortex.
Totem locomotive. Potato diabolica. Bombastic bomb. Spellianus.
Incarcerate.
Magical. Stupefy. Incarcerate. Apugno. Incendio. Thunderstorm.
You're in trouble.
Winifred? Is that you? I've been looking everywhere for you.
He's watching you. He'll say he's a friend, but don't trust him.
Who is? What are you talking about? And where have you been? I tried to find you,
Lie
but...
to me, Ivy. You didn't want to find me.
No! That's not true! Winnie, please don't go. I'm sorry!
What's become of me, Ivy? Because of you!
Are you okay, Ivy?
Yes, I was dreaming. I'm fine.
Are you sure? That looked like a nightmare to me.
Lottie, that last sketch you gave me nearly caught fire.
Robin and Kevin said they'd meet us on the train. Shall we get on board?
Sure. We'll catch up with you in a minute. I went to Azkaban last week to visit my mother.
Oh my! Was it scary?
Cold, silent, lonely. It was awful. They say it was worse when the Dementors were guarding the gates, but I can't imagine how. My mother tried to be strong, but I could tell she's having a difficult time. I wish I could help her.
How much longer will she be there?
At least a year. It's so unfair. She didn't do anything wrong. The Ministry just wanted to make an example of her because of not me and all their public displays. They're embarrassed by the bad publicity. Now anyone who performs magic in front of a Muggle is going to pay the price.
Like your mother. I'm so sorry, Daniel.
I wish there's something we could do.
Without changing the law, there's nothing to do. I think my sister took it worse. She said someone was spying on us. I think she was just being paranoid, but then I thought I saw someone following me earlier. Just glad to be going back to school.
We'd better get ready. The train will be leaving soon.
Did you hear? Someone's got a Firebolt Supreme!
Really? A firebolt?
A Firebolt Supreme! Elliot Evers saw them taking it off the train last night. If that were my broom, I wouldn't let it out of my sight. Hey, what happened to your face?
Oh, just a little unpacking accident.
I didn't realize unpacking was so dangerous.
It is when it's a firebolt that doesn't want to hold still.
The Firebolt Supreme is yours?
Yes, my mum wants me to try out for the house Quidditch team. Not very good, especially on the firebolt.
Then I'll train you. You'll be flying circles around the competition in no time.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Robin. You can try the firebolt too, if you want.
I'm just excited. When do you want to start? How about this weekend?
Well, I suppose we could start sooner.
We've still got 20 minutes before potion starts. Let's go!
Aren't we all going to Hogsmeade this weekend?
Oh, yes. I can't wait. I've been dreaming about butterbeer all summer.
This place is wonderful. And we're not even breaking the rules to be here like last year.
Speaking of broken things, how many bones do you think Kevin will break learning to fly that broom of his?
That's mean. I'm sure Robin will have him flying like a champion in no time. She's really quite good.
Hey, who's that with Professor McGonagall?
They're from the Ministry. Lottie saw them walking with Professor McGonagall this morning. She also overheard one of them mention not me before they went into McGonagall's office.
That's interesting. Do you think they're trying to recruit McGonagall to help catch Not Me?
Possibly. Or perhaps they're looking for suspects.
At Hogwarts?
Maybe. Think about Gorski. So an anarchist in our midst seems possible. Daniel?
I think my sister was right. We're being watched.
What?
Don't both look at once. There's a goblin. He's been spying on us since we got here.
He looks more interested in his fire whiskey to me.
Trust me, I caught him staring our way more than once. He must have been the one following me at the train station.
Do you recognize him?
But there is something familiar about him, like a memory from a long time ago. Let's follow him.
Are you mad? He might be dangerous.
All the more reason to find out what he's up to. Come on, or we'll lose him.
Are you sure he came this way?
Maybe he's hiding.
He wasn't clever enough to avoid us following him, was he?
Unless he does know.
Maybe we should head back to the castle.
Wow! Looks like somebody bought out all the Weasley's wildfire whiz-bangs.
I don't think there's a cloud. Look out!
Something's wrong. Look! The branches are catching fire!
It must be the goblin. There he is!
That's not a goblin. He's much too big.
And that mask! I've never seen anything like it.
Your totem locomotor!
What do you want?
Bombastic bomb!
What do you want? Now you're in trouble.
Magical! Incendio! Antipodian Opera!
I'll get you for this.
Hietotum Locomotor! Bombastic Bomb!
I've always fancied myself an... All right, everyone. We're in this together now.
Magda! Incendio! Antipodian Opera! Quantum Locomotor! Fantastic Bomb!
I think my arm is broken.
We better get you to the matron. She can fix it.
What do you think you're doing?
Professor Longbottom?
Someone was attacking us.
We fought him, but he got away. He was wearing a white mask. And there was also a goblin.
You fought a masked wizard and a goblin.
Just the wizard. The goblin disappeared before the fighting started.
Did anyone else see you?
No, it was just us.
So much damage. And you're hurt.
My arm is broken.
We better get you to the hospital wing. You two can tell your tale to the headmistress. Wait, what is that?
There's writing on it.
What does it say?
It says, "My spies see all, and right now they see you. If you'd rather not meet an end most tragic, return that which you stole and unlock all magic." It's from not me.
Lavender? Valerian? Are you brewing a sleeping draught, Daniel?
I was trying to, but apparently someone's used up the class's entire supply of flubberworm mucus.
That would be Fisher and Colby. I heard they spread it on all the toilet seats in the 6th floor boys' bathroom.
Of course they did. What am I gonna do now? I can't finish my sleeping draught without flubberworm mucus.
You know, Hagrid keeps flubberworms for care of magical creatures. He might let you extract some mucus if you ask nicely.
Great idea. It's just one problem. Asking nicely has never been my strong suit. Mind coming with me as backup?
Sure, Daniel.
Hagrid?
Oh, hello there. Sorry, didn't hear you arrive.
That poor hippogriff. What happened?
Best I can figure out is something must have attacked her. Something big by the look of her injuries. I managed to stop the bleeding and clean up her wounds, but that's about all I can do without any essence of Dittany.
Essence of Dittany? What's that?
It's a healing solution made primarily of dried and crushed Dittany leaves, which are known for their medicinal properties. With the right dosage, essence of Dittany can mend shallow wounds and regrow skin.
Is it something you could brew, Daniel?
Of course.
Then we just need to find some Dittany. If it's as useful a herb as you say, I'll bet the herbology greenhouses have plenty.
Well, that's the problem, you see. Madame Pomfrey used up all of Professor Sprout and Longbottom's supply treating splinched 6th years. Apparently, apparition lessons aren't going so well this year. I was actually heading into the Forbidden Forest to harvest some more for Madame Pomfrey when I found Tear Talon.
Tear Talon?
That's what I've been calling the hippogriff. Cute, isn't it?
Not exactly the word I'd use.
Anyhow, I plan to go back and get the Dittany once Tear Talon here calmed down some. I'm worried about leaving her alone in this state.
Hagrid, what if Daniel and I went into the Forbidden Forest for you?
Yeah, in exchange for some flobberworm mucus, we'll find the Dittany, bring it back, and brew a batch for Tear Talon.
That's awful kind of you to offer, but I can't let you do that. Whatever hurt Tear Talon could still be out there.
I know, but the longer Tear Talon goes without the essence of Dittany, the longer she'll be in pain. We'd stay with her, but she doesn't trust us like she does you. And you said it yourself. She can't be left alone right now.
We'll be careful. We promise.
Oh, all right. But be sure to keep an eye out. You never know what you'll find in that forest.
I think this is the clearing where Hagrid spotted the Dittany. Let's start searching.
Remember, we're looking for a long-stemmed, dark green plant with round leaves.
Is this it?
No, and don't touch it. That's aconite, sometimes called monk's hood or wolfsbane. Its leaves are very toxic.
This looks like it could be Dittany.
Not unless Dittany has a magical ability to suddenly turn black and sprout white flowers that I don't know about. Keep looking.
Dark green stem and rounded leaves. This has to be Dittany.
Yes, that's it. Lucky for us, it looks healthy too.
Great. Let's harvest some, make the essence of Dittany, and hurry back to Hagrid before we find whatever attacked Tear Talon too.
You're back! Did you find the Dittany?
Plenty. Daniel's brewing the essence of Dittany right now. He should be here any minute with it.
Did you run into any trouble?
Not at all. Whatever attacked Tear Talon must have moved on. Speaking of which, how is she doing?
She's hanging in there, but we should get that essence of Dittany on her wounds as soon as possible.
What was that?
Reckon you might have spoke too soon about Tear Talon's attacker moving on.
The essence of Dittany stun. Told you I could brew it.
I hope you made extra, Daniel, because it looks like we might need some ourselves.
Essence of Dittany.
Your totem locomotive, Incendio!
What do you want? Now you're in trouble.
Essence of Dittany.
Whizbang!
Essence of Dittany.
Bombastic bomb! Antipodian overlap. To think Tear Talon's attacker was a forest troll. It's a wonder she didn't come out of the fight worse off.
I know trolls are notoriously violent and unpredictable, but why do you think this one was so set on hunting a hippogriff?
Lack of reliable sources of food, perhaps? Reckon I'll worry about that later. For now, I'm just glad everyone's safe, and Tear Talon's gonna get the treatment she needs. Thanks, you two. Tear Talon and I owe you a debt of gratitude. And some flubberworm mucus, of course.
Daniel, there you are. I haven't seen you in days. What are you doing sneaking into the potions classroom this late?
It's this new potion, Polyjuice. It's incredibly complicated and it takes forever. The lace rings alone took 21 days to stew. I've actually had to start over 3 times.
That sounds like a lot of work for one potion. Why don't you ask Professor Slughorn for help?
Well, technically I'm not supposed to be brewing it, so maybe don't mention it to anyone.
Uh-huh. So, what's so special about this potion that makes it worth risking detention? Daniel, you're falling asleep. Let me help you. What can I do?
Would you grab that jar of boomslang skin off the shelf? I don't want to leave the cauldron. I've invested too much for it to go wrong now.
All right, I'll get it.
Cheers. Now I just need to, shred this, and...
Daniel, are you all right?
Whoa! Almost fell asleep in my cauldron. That would have been bad.
Go. Just get some rest. I'll finish the potion. Just don't tell anyone. I don't want to get into any trouble.
Really? I hate to ask, but that would be a big help. I've got everything written down and it's almost done. I just need to...
Daniel, I've got this. Go get some sleep.
Right, okay. I'm counting on you. Follow the instructions exactly. This turned out perfect. Better than I imagined it would.
Ready, brother?
Yes, brother. I'm ready.
Locomotor Wibbly!
Stop it! You're going to hurt someone!
That's the point, isn't it?
What are you saying? Did you just curse your brother on purpose?
Course he did. How else am I gonna know what it feels like? That was Jelly Legs, yeah?
Quite right, brother. Was it painful?
Curse weren't, but the fall were definitely a discomfort. Standing seems to be too difficult. Of course, legs have gone all wobbly.
Excellent. All right then, let's get you back on your feet.
I don't understand. I thought you were dueling.
Hear that, Fisher? This one thinks that were a proper duel.
Haven't been in many duels, have you? Not supposed to stand there and let your opponent have a free shot.
We know how dueling works.
Maybe so, maybe not. Either way, you won't be ready when the time comes to fight. Not like my brother and I. Together, we're practically unstoppable.
That's right. We got experience, know all the best curses, jinxes and hexes too, and what they feel like.
How else you supposed to know if you're getting better at it? More it hurts, more powerful it is.
That's barbaric.
It's not. It's a matter of trust. I trust my brother, and he trusts me. Ain't that right, brother?
Yes, brother. It's like Father said. Trust each other and no one else. That's how we do.
You see? Trust.
I don't have to curse my friends to know who to trust. Maybe if you tried making a few more friends yourself, you'd understand that.
We prefer to attack. If you're always on the defensive, you'll never win a duel. That's just common sense.
I don't think that's right.
No? Perhaps a demonstration is in order.
Fine, a duel it is.
You alright, brother?
I'm fine. And this isn't over.
That was fun. Hopefully that'll teach those two that it's good to practice a few defensive spells.
Do we really want them to be better at dueling?
Oh, right. Though they may have a point.
What do you mean?
Well, in a battle, it would be helpful to have allies who know how to cast curses, especially if there are two of them.
In that case, we better make sure we get on their good side. Incendio! Bombastic bomb!
What do you want?
Now you're in trouble.
I'll get you for this.
There you are. How's your arm, Ivy?
Better. What did I miss?
The Ministry people were not pleased to hear about the message from Not Me. They think it's a threat against them.
There's going to be an investigation. That's why they sent for you. They want to question us at the same time.
Question us? Do they think we had something to do with it?
I'm sure the Ministry will try to blame us for this, just like they blamed my mother for something she didn't do.
Oh, hello, Professor Dumbledore.
Hello there. We've met before, haven't we?
Yes, sir. 2 years ago. We came here to, borrow the pensive.
Ah, yes, I remember. And here you are again, looking every bit as troubled as you were during your first visit.
This is new trouble.
Ministry trouble.
Good for you.
Excuse me? How is that good?
Well, it's been my experience that a rebuke from the Ministry most likely means you're doing something right.
Ah, Miss Warrington, you're here. Good. This is Lindarina Crane. She works in the Ministry's improper use of magic office and would like to ask you a few questions.
Yes, a brief interrogation will do. First, you two may have your wands back. Miss Warrington, if I might borrow yours a moment. An incarcerous spell. Very impressive for a witch of your age. But not particularly useful if your intention is to incinerate a tree.
I was not intent on any such thing.
Yes, I know you weren't, and neither were your friends. Of course, you might have been involved in some way.
We weren't.
Yes, I believe you. You were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or perhaps it was the right time, as you seem to have stopped the villain mid-deed. Bravo. You claim the suspect was wearing a white mask with distinctive markings, correct? Can you draw this for me? Yes, that's definitely not me. And we're so close. All we need to do is simply track the suspect back to their classroom and collect our confession.
I'm sorry, but did you say classroom? Are you suggesting another student is involved?
Don't be ridiculous. Clearly it was a professor.
A Hogwarts professor? That is ridiculous.
Is it? Were you aware that nearly all of Not Me's demonstrations have occurred during school holidays?
Well, no, but we're not on holiday now, are we?
You are not, but this particular demonstration occurred at Hogwarts. Coincidence? I think not. I only require access to the staff, students, classrooms, grounds, and all miscellaneous magical creatures found on the premises.
Is that all?
Yes, that should do, for now.
Well, go on then. You're dismissed.
You were right, Ivy. Not Me is at Hogwarts.
Crane certainly thinks so. Although it sounds like she was convinced of that before she arrived.
And that's why we need to watch her. If we don't, another innocent person might end up under the Ministry's thumb.
There you are. Prophet.
3 students at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry were cleared of all charges after initially being suspects in a brazen attack in Hogsmeade. According to lead investigator Lindarina Crane, the dangerous display was undoubtedly the work of the anarchist organization known as Not Me, despite the fact that no Muggles were present to witness the event.
Clearly the Prophet does not approve of the Ministry's handling of the Not Me scandal.
You see, they're looking for someone to blame to appease the press. It would have been us if they could have twisted the truth.
Sounds to me like someone's upset they didn't get their picture in the paper. Poor little Danny Page, still not famous.
Lay off, Cassandra.
Oh my! Look at that!
Good morning, class. Today, I have something very special to share with you. Mimbulus Mimbletonia. It's a hybrid, in fact. They don't normally grow this large. If we're lucky, it'll bloom this spring, which is a very rare occurrence indeed.
It smells awful!
Oh, yes. Quite dreadful. It's the pustules, which I strongly advise not touching unless it's always been your desire to be covered in stink sap. Of course, once the plant becomes familiar with you, it's quite friendly. Or, if you're on maintenance duty, at least wearing protection.
Like, say, a mask?
May I help you?
Yes, Professor Longbottom. Is it?
It is, Miss Crane. I'm surprised you don't remember me.
Oh, I know who you are, Professor. It's hard to miss a hero of the Battle of Hogwarts.
That's not what I meant. We were at school together. You were 3 years ahead, but still found time to laugh at my occasional misfortune, more than once as I recall.
Now, as I understand it, you were the first on the scene once the smoke had cleared. Is that correct, Professor?
I arrived just as the fire had subsided, yes.
Interesting. And what were you doing in Hogsmeade?
I was headed to the Three Broomsticks. Is that a crime?
No, of course not. Odd that you chose the path you did. So close to the square. So far from the tavern.
It wasn't Professor Longbottom. It was the other wizard.
Yes, the man in the mask, who you described as tall, broad-shouldered, and quite adept with a wand. Where is your wand, Professor? I might want to take a look at it.
Ooh, be careful, Miss Crane. I don't think it likes you. As for my wand, the last few spells I cast all went toward mending the damaged tree in Hogsmeade.
How convenient. I'll be back.
I think you better go before Miss Crane thinks we're conspiring together.
I can't believe she suspects Professor Longbottom.
She suspects everybody. Oh, look, it's an owl.
For me? I'll never get post.
I thought no one knew about your family.
So did I. Apparently I was wrong.
Maybe there's a note. Check on the back.
It's an address in Hogsmeade and a message.
What does it say?
It says, "Come alone." That's the goblin we saw before. He was spying on us.
What do we do now?
He's only expecting Daniel, right? We can sneak up behind him and then... Hey, why aren't you paying attention?
Run!
Where do you think you're going?
Thunderstorm!
What do you want?
Now you're in trouble.
Incendio! Bombastic bomb!
I'll get you for this.
Whizbang! Matagot! Totem locomotor!
I've always fancied myself. All right, everyone, we're in this together now.
Incendio! Bombastic bomb!
Sorry, mate, I'm done for.
Thunderstorm. Antipodean Overlord. Totem Locomotor. Bombastic Bomb.
What do you want? Now you're in trouble.
Antipodean Overlord. Incendio.
I'll get you for this.
Matagod. Your totem locomotive. Bombastic Bomb.
I've always fancied myself an... All right, everyone. We're in this together now. That's the fine play was its chest.
Incendio. Matagod. Totem Locomotor. Bombastic Bomb.
Who's ready to have some fun? Don't worry, I'll handle this. That did not go how I thought it would.
Whizbang. Incendio. Incendio. Bombastic Bomb.
What do you want? Now you're in trouble.
Matagod. Your totem locomotor. Antipodean Overlord.
I'll get you for this.
Incendio. Bombastic Bomb.
If we work together, we can't... All right, everyone. We're in this together now.
Matagod. Your totem locomotive. Antipodean Overlord.
Sorry, mate. I'm done for.
Incendio. Bombastic Bomb.
Looks like you're in a jam. I can do it with my eyes closed.
thunderstorm.
Sorry. I tried my best.
Daniel Page and Associates. My name is Victor Gridley. Welcome to my humble abode. I trust you found your way without incident.
No trouble. Until we were attacked.
Perhaps next time you'll follow instructions and come alone.
Don't count on it. Wherever he goes, we go.
Feisty! I like her. As for you, Daniel, you're bigger than when last I saw you. As I recall, you spent most of my visit hiding behind your mother's robes. Quite proud of you, she was. Had big plans. It's a shame how things turned out.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come now, Daniel. There's no need to hide who we are. A certain moral flexibility is nothing to be ashamed of. Kalina knew that. It's what made her a first-class criminal.
My mother is not a criminal.
No. She earned herself a holiday in Azkaban for being an upstanding citizen, did she?
It's the Ministry's fault. Because of their ridiculous laws about performing magic in front of muggles. They needed someone to blame, so they sent her to Azkaban. She's innocent.
Spoken like a true criminal.
What do you want?
Only what is mine, my dear. Kalina owes me a debt. Perhaps you've seen a coin like this?
It's the coin you showed us last year.
I made it, as I made the one I gave to your mother. It's meant to remind her of the debt she owes, which, as you can see, is long overdue. Now, as she is presently unavailable, I would like her son to pay it.
I don't have any money.
Of course you don't. That is why I have a task for you.
I'm not going to do your dirty work.
No, my boy, these hands are clean. I am merely a procurer of very special, sometimes hard-to-find items. I'm simply a businessman.
You're a thief. You probably want me to steal something from Hogwarts that you can't get to. That's it, isn't it?
You're half right. I do need your access, and the item in question is indeed very special. It's a key, a skeleton key, capable of unlocking any door, be it magical or muggle. But you won't be stealing it. You'll be returning it to its rightful owner, me.
Are you saying that someone stole this key from you and hid it at Hogwarts?
Not just the key, but the thief as well. One of your professors, no doubt. I don't have a name, but I do know he or she is a member of Not Me. I tracked the scoundrel to Hogwarts, but was unable to secure a name. The fireworks display was simply an attempt to force them into the light.
You pretended to be the Order so that the real Not Me would expose themselves.
And had you not got in the way, my associates would have learned the fool's identity. That task now falls to you. I don't care how you do it. I read about the Ministry's investigator. Follow her if you must. I want the culprit and my key.
I already told you I'm not going to help you.
No? Don't you want to help your family? Help your mother and your sister?
You leave Esme alone. She's not even a witch.
Which means it's up to you to protect her by whatever means necessary. Don't be afraid of who you are, Daniel. Embrace it. Good boy. Do not attempt to alert any of your professors, because I will find out. And just in case you're still not convinced...
Incendio!
What do you want? Now you're in trouble.
Matagoth! Bombastic bomb! Antipodian Opera! Pietotum locomotive! Incendio!
I've always fancied myself a knight. All right, everyone, we're in this together now.
Thunderstorm! Bombastic bomb!
It's been difficult for their kind since they joined forces with you-know-who and lost. The Ministry refused to let them return to Azkaban, leaving most to wander. I found this one in a very dark corner of London and made a deal with him. He helps me with persuasion, and I make sure he gets a square meal now and then. If you don't want your sister to join us for tea, bring me what I ask for.
He has a Dementor. What are we going to do?
We do what he says. We find not me, and get back this key.
All while keeping Crane from finding it first. This is not going to be easy. Maybe we should tell a professor. Or better yet, the headmistress. Professor McGonagall will know what to do.
No! You heard what Gridley said. We can't risk him going after Esme. Plus, if we tell someone, the whole school will find out my family is in prison, and that is the last thing I want.
Would it really be so bad if people knew?
Yes! It would never be the same!
Second Senpa.